Hi everyone, welcome to I Just React and Review. My name is Ashmita and I hope you all are doing well. And yes, today's video is neither a review nor a reaction. It is the Q&A. It is the Q&A video. So about say 2 weeks back, I had crossed the milestone of 20k subscribers. So thank you so much to all of you for that. And as a 20k sub special, I had said that I will do a Q&A video. So thank you all for sending in your questions and thank you so much for all the love and support, the beautiful comments, the constructive criticism, the hate, everything. Thank you for everything. It just increases my engagement on my channel. So every bit of engagement, which is, even if it's good or bad, is important for me because that helps me grow as a YouTuber. So yes, the Q&A video, I will start by taking in all your questions. Hopefully I'll not miss out on any of the questions that you had sent in. If I miss out, I'm really sorry, I apologize in advance, but I have the questions ready in front of me, so I hope I'll take 100% of all your questions. So without dealing this any further, let's start this Q&A. Okay, so let's get the obvious question out of the way. Where I'm from Kolkata. I was born there, but currently I reside in Mumbai. The second most common question asked was what made me start a YouTube channel and why specifically a reaction and a review channel. So to answer the first part, really nothing really specific came in my mind to start a channel. It was in the back of my mind since early 2019, late 2018, early 2019. I always used to have this thing that I should start a channel. I want to start a channel at some point of time, but at that point of time my job was really not allowing me to do anything else because I was spending most of my time traveling and being on the job, and when I came back home I used to be dead tired and I just used to sleep. So even though it was in the back of my mind, it never came into fruition. And well, unfortunately or fortunately, I don't know, we got a chance of work from home. Well, it's unfortunate only because we were swept up by a pandemic. But it also gave me the gift of time, which is why I finally decided to open a channel. So that was the reason why I started the channel. It was because of the situation that I was in, which gave me the time and opportunity to start the channel. The second part on why specifically a reaction and a review channel, well, there are two reasons. One is because I am a huge fan myself of reaction channels. Like when I didn't have a channel of my own and when I was working, I used to watch reaction videos like anything. I loved watching reaction videos because it sort of made me gauge the other person's thought process and views and opinions. I don't like watching all reaction videos, but the reaction videos where the person sort of gives their opinion out and notices certain things about the video that I also might not have. So when a person reacts to certain things and finds out certain details and gives their own perspective, I really love those reaction videos. So I have been a huge fan of reaction videos, which is why the interest of doing reactions myself. For reviews specifically, I love watching stuff. I love watching content on whether it be YouTube or movies, series, songs. So I have thoughts to share, and I feel I notice a lot of things while I watch a movie or a series, and it just gave me an outlet, a creative outlet to share my views on this platform. So yes, that is specifically why I chose to do a reaction as well as a review channel. When are you coming to Kerala? I hope soon. I hope very soon, because I honestly want to travel. At least I got to travel now to Kolkata and Delhi recently, and let's see when I get to travel to Kerala. I have visited Kerala 4 times. There were a couple of questions where somebody asked, have you visited Kerala? So I have visited Kerala on holidays, and the places that I've visited are Ashtamudi, Munnar, Thekri, Chennai, and Cochin. Of course, I've been there. So 5 places. I want to visit LP. I've heard it's a beautiful, beautiful place. So yes, whenever next I get a chance, I want to plan a good long holiday and visit Kerala. So another question that was asked a lot, not just here, even a lot of you DM'd me on my Instagram, is that why you chose specifically to react to more Malayalam content over other industries. Now, when I started the channel, I didn't have any industry in my head, like any specific industry to react and review to. Now, if you see my very first video, it's the review for Gulabo Satabo. And then, coincidentally, Forensic had a digital release in June 2020. So, the next movie that I ended up watching was Forensic. Then there were a lot of regional digital releases. Penguin release, which is a Tamil film. Then Sufiyam Sujatayam release, which was the first Malayalam movie to actually get an OTT release. After that, Capella release. So there were a lot of regional releases that were happening. And from the Capella video, I actually drew a very significant amount of viewership considering the subscribers that I had. So from there, a lot of people asked me to review certain other movies. I think the other one, the next one that I reviewed after Capella was Ishq. And then the suggestions started pouring in, and of course, coincidentally, my viewership were mostly from Kerala. So that is how it all started. And then I started getting suggestions for doing trailer reactions for certain movies in the Malayalam movie industry. And then the next review I think I did was Trans, which was the turning point, which was I think the turning point for me. I think I did Kumbalangi Nights also, but Trans was the turning point for me because that video drew in a lot of viewership from Kerala, and now most of my audience is from down there. So it has been like a two-way communication. It started with one video, and then suddenly it was like an avalanche effect that I started getting more and more viewership from Kerala. So that is why I choose to react to more Malayalam content. Now, if you see my entire roster, there are a lot of things from Tamil also, Hindi is there, anime is there, Kpop is there. Kpop was such a revolutionary thing for me because it had such a specific audience that I ended up opening a second channel which is specifically dedicated to Kpop. So, which I didn't even imagine that I would do. I never even thought that I would start a second channel. So it's like a give and take thing. Now, for example, if somebody asks me to react Karika, you are asking me to react to Karika, but I'm not doing that. You're gonna tap out of the channel. So what you are asking me is what I have to provide to you, because the communication goes both ways. So I think it's my privilege and my luck that a lot of you are from Kerala and are demanding more reactions and reviews of Malayalam content. Good for me because I am getting exposed to awesome content. So that is the reason why my channel is so Malayalam content heavy. This is very interesting. Say something about the support from Malayalis. Firstly, thank you so much. I owe a huge deal to all of you for making this channel what it is. Even if it's not a very huge channel, I absolutely love and adore the support I get from you. So thank you so much for finding value in the content that I make. I know there are like n number of channels that you can go to, but for some reason you have stuck with me. And I'm grateful. Thank you so much. What was your experience when you watched your first Malayalam movie? Now, like I said, the first Malayalam movie which had a digital release in June 2020, I ended up watching that, which was Forensic, and I know a lot of you find Forensic a very average film. It's not the case with me, because the idea of having a forensic expert taking a center stage was extremely fascinating to me, and just that unique idea stuck with me, and the narrative that was built around it of having a thriller story around that narrative was very fascinating to me. So it's always going to be a very special movie for me. And even though a lot of people tell me that Forensic is a very average film, but I loved it. Have you watched any Malayalam movie in theatre? So the answer to that is no. If no, then do you plan to? Absolutely. I really wanted to watch The Priest but it was not there in a theater near me. So now I know it is having a digital release, so I'll end up watching it in the OTT platform. And in the current situation, all the theaters in Mumbai are shut completely till 30th April. So anything I watch now is going to be post 30th April. Okay, another very cute common question, which is my favorite actor and actress from Malayalam movie industry. I think at this point of time, you all know who the actor is. It's Fahad Fasil. I love him. I love him. I love him. And my favorite actress is Parvati. What's your YouTube revenue? Wait, I'll tell you. My YouTube revenue is this. Yo, what type of content you love in a movie? Realistic and natural, masala movies, mass movies. I love everything. I cannot watch a similar type of content again and again and again. I need a mix of everything. So I need my comedy, I need my dose of masala movies, I need my dose of action, realistic, horror, romance. I need everything. Okay, this is from a regular viewer. She asked 3 questions. I'm going to take up all 3. Number 1, your favorite travel destination. I have actually 3 favorite destinations. 1 is Andaman Island, 2nd is Kerala, 3rd is Rajasthan. Your most favorite Bollywood film, it's Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge. Nothing has been able to dethrone it. However illogical that movie is, it's very close to my heart. 3rd, your opinion on all the nepotism debate. This is a very interesting question, and I think somebody else also asked this question about nepotism, that what are my views on it. Okay. Let's start. Nepotism is everywhere. It is not just limited to the entertainment industry. We see it in our corporate world as well. My problem with nepotism starts where undeserving people keep getting chances again and again and again and again. There is nothing wrong with nepotism if the person who is being promoted is actually talented. And this is specifically, I'm talking about the film industry. If you have talent, it really does not matter where you're coming from, because if the world is getting to see your talent, world is appreciating your talent, that's fine, because that is going to take you ahead. Nepotism can only get you through the door, but your talent is something that is going to take you ahead. The problem with nepotism in Bollywood is that it is so in your face, and the treatment of an outsider and the person who is an industry insider is so different and so evident in the eyes of the public. That is why I think now it has started angering the public so much. We can keep blaming nepotism again and again and again, but the industry is not going to stop. The star parents are going to promote their kids, and that is a fact. We have to just give them one chance and see if they are talented or not. If not, we as an audience have to be responsible enough to reject these movies and say that, bro, first learn how to act and then come on screen. Till then, please give chance to the other deserving candidates, because we are not gonna watch your movie. It's a very big responsibility for us. It's a very, very big responsibility as an audience for us, because, you know, when we call a movie a cult classic or underrated, it is technically our fault that it becomes underrated. So yes, whether we like it or not, nepotism exists, and we have to decide that whether we want to spend money on a certain film or not, because honestly, nobody in the industry is forcing us to watch these movies. We are going and watching these movies at our own free will. Which is your favorite Malayalam movie? I have so many favorites, but gun to my head, if literally, I mean, somebody is pointing an air gun to my head and saying, choose your favorite Malayalam movie, otherwise I'm not letting you leave, then it would be Kumulangi Nights. I think Kumulangi Nights is a movie that you watch and every time you find a new perspective or a new thing that you probably didn't notice in the previous viewing. So yes, Kumulangi Nights would be my choice. What is your favorite Malayalam film on the basis of cinematography and on the basis of music direction? So on the basis of cinematography, I think Jallikattu remains my most favorite film. On the basis of music direction, it would be Kumulangi Nights and Charlie. Okay, I love this question. What are your most favorite films of different genre? Let's go. Horror, The Shining. Action, Matrix. Romance, if only. Biopics. Okay, there are quite a few in biopics that I love. One would be The Invictus. I love Invictus. And second would be The Imitation Game. I really love that movie. I've watched it so many times. Third, Surrey Potru has been added to that list. It's not a, it's not a very frame by frame biopic, but if I consider it as biopic, I definitely want to put Surrey Potru up there. MS Dhoni, Bhag Milka Bhag, I love all these movies. Superhero, Captain America, Winter Soldier, and Captain America Civil War. Fantasy, Harry Potter, always. Okay, drama, I have a lot of favorites. Let's see. Kumalangi Nights for sure, Silver Linings Playbook, The Pursuit of Happiness, Forrest Gump. Too many to choose from, but if somebody asks me top 4, then these 4 for sure. And then thriller, well, my all-time favorite, The Silence of the Lambs. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Still YouTube? I hope so. So now, right now, like I said, I've taken a break from corporate because I want to get back on my health and stuff. I'm really enjoying doing this. So if this turns out to be sustainable, then definitely yes. Somebody asked me what's my name. Okay, my name is Ashmita. A lot of you asked me if I'm married or not, so yes, I am a married person. Hi, congrats on 20k. Would you be interested to review classic Bengali movies like movies of Satyajit Ray, Mrinal Sen, Ritik Ghatak? Absolutely yes. I also do watch these movies. I just don't review them because my audience, like I don't have a lot of Bengali audience. Right now on this channel there are only 2 Bengali movie reviews. So if I get those requests more, I will definitely put out and make those review videos as well. Now I really like this question. I've already answered one part of it, but I want to take up this whole question. What inspired you to make reaction videos? This part I've already answered. What did you see as a key attribute in you that would help you in making these videos? Firstly, I think because I consume a lot of content. Like I said before, I was a huge and I still am a huge fan of reaction videos, and I really like those kind of videos where people share in their perspective. You come to know from which thought process they are watching this video and how they are interpreting the video. So for me, when I think the key attribute that I found in me was I'm a very visual person. So when I watch something, it's just not the content that I'm consuming. I think when I view something, it's not one-dimensional. I try and see a lot of things, whether it's the music, the cinematography, the acting, performances, whatever the video is actually trying to convey, if there is a deeper meaning to it or not. There are many things that I try and gauge and find out when I'm reacting to any particular video, apart from the usual enjoyment that I get from making this video. So I think that is the key attribute I feel that I have, and which made sense to me when I thought of like starting a reaction channel. What is your favorite genre? I don't have a favorite genre because I enjoy everything. It just needs to be good. It just needs to be entertaining. It could be a masala movie, it could be action, horror, thriller. It needs to be engaging enough to hold my attention. I've seen many people who quit reaction channel after some time. What is your true motive behind this reaction channel? I think I don't have a motive per se. I love reaction channels myself. My love for reaction channel actually made me finally start a reaction channel of my own. And like I said previously, if this thing becomes completely sustainable for me, I would want to do this full time. Which industry helped you grow? I think every industry has helped me gain certain perspective, some or the other perspective about that industry or that particular place's culture. Like for example, with Malayalam movies, a lot of you used to tell, and I think still keep telling me, that a lot of things get lost in the translation when you are watching it with the subtitles, because there are certain cultural references that I won't get, which I completely agree. But I think it's a constant learning process, because when you are watching something from a regional industry that you don't belong to, you are not used to it, you always have to watch it with an open mind, unless and until there is something very fundamentally wrong with that content, I think it helps me grow nonetheless. If you get a chance to be with one K-pop band for 24 hours, which one would it be? It would be BTS. Absolutely, because they are my first love. Do you like to watch anime? If you do, which is your favorite anime? I have recently gotten into anime. Right now I'm watching Attack on Titan, so that is my current favorite. What are your thoughts on the 67 national award winners? Largely satisfied, and in fact I'm so happy that so many movies from the South Indian industry have got recognized, and rightly so. Though I cannot have a full opinion formed because there are so many movies that I have not watched. For example, getting so many awards. First, I need to watch this movie to form an opinion if I really think that the movie deserved the awards or not. So let's wait for the release. But yes, largely satisfied. Have you traveled abroad? If yes, which country and how was the experience? Yes, I've been to Italy, and beautiful, amazing experience. I went into the off season during winters, so there was limited crowd, so I got to see everything properly. And my favorite place is Florence. Which is your favorite mobile game? I'm really not into mobile games, so I really don't have a favorite there. Which is your favorite Fahad Fasil performance? For a very long time it was Trance, but currently it's Joji. Again, multiple questions from a regular viewer. What would be your reaction if you hit 1 million one day? It would be that. What is your number one pet peeve? Okay. I do a lot of micromanagement. Like, I need to know everything. I need to know every detail, every aspect, which I think a lot of people find very annoying. Favorite dessert? Kheer. I love rice kheer. Will you ever do a fan meet one day? Baba, I am not any celebrity. Please, but we can meet as friends for sure. What excites you the most? I think travel excites me the most. Who is your current actor crush? There are two. Number one, of course, it's Fahad Fasil, and second is Dulquer Salman. Who is the singer you're most anxious to meet? I want to meet K.S. Harishankar for sure. I want to meet Shreya Ghoshal. I want to meet Arijit Singh. Which is your favorite song from K.S. Harishankar? Thaikudam Bridge, Masala Coffee and Agam. Okay. Now K.S. Harishankar, it's really not his song. It's a cover that he did. Pukkal Pukkum. That's my favorite K.S. Harishankar cover. For Thaikudam Bridge, my favorite track of them is Navarasam. It's the track as well as the video. Both of them had a huge impact on me. Masala Coffee, I've not really listened to a lot of Masala Coffee. It's just Snehitane and Kantha that I've listened to. So Kantha is definitely my pick. Agam, Mist of Capricorn. Which is the first Fafa movie that you have watched? The first Fafa movie that I've watched was a Tamil film, Super Deluxe, back in 2019. Though at that point of time, I did not know that his name was Fahad Fasil. Okay, this is from a viewer who has asked like 5 questions. Let's see. Most inspired personality. Now, just specifically sticking to celebrities from the entertainment industry, I would say that someone who has really inspired me is Shah Rukh Khan. His entire journey has inspired me a lot. Like, it's a lot of people give him hate and he can't act, he overacts this and that. Though the overacting blame has been put on me also, which is fine. I don't really mind it because I'm an expressive person and that's just who I am. So for some people it's normal, for others it would look like overacting, but like similar. So I see when people give Shah Rukh a lot of crap that he has just risen because of overacting and this and that, and they really don't give the due credit to him for his hard work and all the hardships that he has had to make it to Bollywood, because that was his dream. That was his dream, to become an actor. So I really get inspired, like in terms of like when it comes to celebrity inspiration, I definitely look up to Shah Rukh Khan because I think he's a great actor and he's extremely intelligent as well. The happiest moment in your journey. So when you say journey, I'm guessing you're asking life journey, but there are so many phases. Like as a kid also there were so many happy moments, as a teenager, as an adult. So I don't think I have a very specific happy moment. I try and find as many happy moments as I can. So I really cannot pinpoint to one happiest moment. First thing that comes in your mind when you heard about Kerala, it's heaven. It's absolutely heaven. Everybody should visit Kerala. I mean, it's the most stunning place ever. Most striking quote in your mind that helps you overcome failure. Haters gonna hate, players gonna play, live a life man, good luck. It's from a song called Mic Drop, which is from a South Korean band BTS, and this line, the Mic Drop song, is basically a diss track, and there's this one line which just keeps ringing in my head. That's haters gonna hate, players gonna play, live a life man, good luck. So yes, those were the questions that were asked in the comments and in my DM. I hope I have taken up everything. I've written down everything. If I've missed something, I'm really sorry. I apologize. And there were a lot of congratulatory messages as well, so thank you for all of that. I am so humbled and grateful, and I hope you have found out a bit more about me, my thought process, a bit more about my personal life, and I hope you enjoyed watching this Q&A video. Once again, thank you. This is a long, steady journey, and I hope I can, like I said, I hope I can make this a full-time sustainable thing with, of course, all your support. So yes, that was it from me today, guys. I hope you have come till the end of the video, and I will see you soon on my next video. Bye bye.